Our webinar today is about the emotional part of going back to work. And it can't just be going back to work. It's the emotional part of our disability, our diagnosis, our treatment, what we have to live with for the rest of our lives. It all comes down to the day that we decide that we are going to go back to work. We need that normalcy in our life. We need to feel productive. We need to feel like we're doing something, like we're giving something back. Now, I believe we all feel that we can go back to work 40 hours. It's no big deal. I did it before, and then you do it and you fall on your face. You can do it for 2 or 3 days, and then all of a sudden you can barely move. Emotionally and physically, you're totally drained. That is part of our lives. So you've decided you're going to go back to work, and you found out about the Ticket to Work program. That's fantastic. This gives you a way to go back to work, to introduce yourself slowly back into that process. Maybe it's not a job that you might have thought you would have had, especially if you're working at home. Sometimes those jobs are a little limited, but we try the very best we can to put people in jobs that will make you feel like getting up in the morning and going to work. No matter what your job is, when that training begins, for a lot of people it's terrifying. You're starting all over again, and sometimes it's with a subject that you're not totally familiar with. You're scared, you're depressed, you're angry, but you're going back to work. And sometimes you can't understand why you feel so bad about something that's supposed to make you feel so good. A lot of times, if you just press on and take it day by day, you learn, and your job becomes something that you truly enjoy because you have the knowledge, you have the information that you need to do it and do it well. Full-time? Sometimes you can't do full-time. Sometimes 20 hours is a lot. A lot of times you have to build up your stamina. You start out with 20 hours, 25 hours, and maybe you get to 40 hours. But you find a place that's comfortable for you. There are so many emotions that you go through when you are applying for jobs, waiting for that phone call. Finally you get the phone call and you got the job. You got it. Now what do I do with it? You do the best you can. You understand that all those emotions that you're feeling, everybody else is feeling the same emotions. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. The payoff in the Ticket to Work program is when you can come off your disability comfortably. That's what we are here for. We're here to help you get through the emotional, the physical, growing that you are going to do in this process. Some of us will never be able to come off disability. That's nothing to be ashamed of. We do the best we can. Some of us can return to a full-time job. But it's a road that all of us are on. We're all learning. We're all struggling. Your counselors, people around you that give you the support that you need, those are the ones that you need to reach out to. So you can get over those little bumps, those little tiny things in the road. Get to the other side and know that you are doing the very best that you can. That you have overcome the sadness, that you have grown, that you have become a new person with new strengths, new abilities, and a great sense of accomplishment. My name is Sandy Darnell. I work with Employment Options, and we all wish you the very, very best.